What's up, guys? I have no idea what is freaking happening right now, but we about to hit 20K on My Sexy Witch Academia tonight. It's nuts. I have no idea what's going on. Truly grateful. Alright, send out some links. Alright, let me just make sure that we're live streaming. Let's make sure that we sound good. My Mac is dying. Like, this computer right here is on its freaking like last leg. It is on its last leg. I looked how much it would cost to like replace it, and it was so much money. It was so much money. It was like I was on Apple's website, and I was like, okay, you know, I want something that's gonna last me like 10 years. So let me get something good. So I was like, let me look at their like Mac Studios with like some hella upgrades, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was like $6,000. $6,000. It's so much money. It's so stupid. It's so much money. So I was like, okay, F that. Cause you know, you want something that's going to do well with comics, be able to stream, you know, any other, like, I don't need this I don't need this shit for, you know, like gaming. I don't game. I don't play video games. I just need like something to do my shit. Massive Panda in the house saying, you're working on an Apple. Godspeed to your computer, Tyler. I use a MacBook Pro. Get ready to sell your house so you can get a new one. Well, like, I bought the latest MacBook Air when it came out, like a week after it came out. And that's what I use for my work computer. And it's a great computer. So yeah, maybe, does it come to life too? I know, dude. It was so expensive. It was like their nice MacBook Studio. It was like their nice. It doesn't even come with a screen. It's literally just a box. And supposedly it's really good for design and all that stuff. I'll have to do some research into it. We're definitely not at the place where we can afford that. So, you know, who knows? Maybe. But let's see, Apple. And they just came out with like their new like Mac, like iPads and stuff. Let's see, Macs. Like, how much is their latest Pro? Let's look how much a Pro is. That's what this is what Massive's using. Let's see. See, I have the new MacBook Air. It's freaking fantastic. Let's see, MacBook Pro. All right, let's see. Let's just hit buy. What we got, because then maybe I just like shove it right here and I just run it. Okay, so let's get a 16-inch. Fuck, look at, no. Ugh, it's like $4,000. I have to sell one of my kids. Oh my stars. See, like, this is what I was looking into is, dude, when did laptops from Mac get so like, one, this is what I have right here. I have this MacBook Air, and it is freaking amazing. It is freaking amazing. It's like not super powerful, but like it does what I need to do, like to get like the job done for work and some design stuff and video editing. But this is what I was looking at. I was looking at the Mac Studio. So if you like go here And like I just feel like this is what like if I'm gonna go in on a computer that I want for a very long time, that this is something that I want to invest in. But gosh dang it, 4,000 bucks. Yeah, so you hit select, all right, and then they're like, I mean, this is hilarious. This is what they do: is they go, we have this option right here. And, do you want this extra thing? And I'm like, are you going to be a bitch and not get this? I'm like, no, probably not. How much memory is right for you? I don't know. I probably would like some good memory. So there's that. Look, we're at like $5,600. Storage, 1 terabyte. That's fine. We can always throw in an external, and there you go, $6,000. And they're like, I've got my own keyboard, which is missing 4 buttons. I've got my mouse. So yeah, this is, if right now with my day job right now, I'm doing a shit ton of stuff. Maybe next year I can get this and I'll be like, yeah, that was freaking nothing. Didn't make a fucking dent. But if I pay for this now, I don't even have the cash to pay for that right now. I'd have to take it out of my crypto. Fatal J, to be honest, as much as I love manga and anime, the popularity will plateau one day. Books like Naruto, Attack on Titan ended their runs while American comics just keep on going. Yeah, but there's always new manga that are happening. Jujutsu Kaisen is killing it. Granted, it's towards the very end. Same with My Hero Academia. That one's also coming to an end. But when things come to an end, new things will rise. Like, I think once Jujutsu Kaisen ends, like things like Sakamoto Days or Kagurabachi, they're gonna start taking the forefront. Well, I believe Western comics will make a comeback. That's good. Yeah, I think they will too. I think they will in like 5 or 10 years. All right, this is what I need more of. Currently trying to get used to my first digital drawing pad while I listen. Yeah, man, like my first drawing pad was a Wacom Intuos. Dude, I could not freaking get used to like not looking at a screen. It was all handed. I could not do that like to save my life. And so I bought this UG tablet right here. It was a 50-50 chance that it would work on Amazon. Luckily, I got one that worked. It wasn't a perfect tablet, but it served me for 7 years. And it was great. I did like most of like a ton of my comics I did on there, and then I got an iPad Pro, and now I have a Huey on 22 right here. So yeah, those are but yeah, it takes getting used to. Congrats on your campaign. Hey, thanks so much. Yeah, we're going to get into this. Massive. I bought my first MacBook Pro in 2010 and my current one in 2017. We have to go on college diet for 3 years to make up for it. Luckily, my current one is still running. There you go. Tyler, it's been a while. Congratulations on another successful campaign. Thank you guys so much. No Don love. Dude, Don, once the anime comes out, it's going to be massive. So of course I try to draw, and my little gremlin decides he's not gonna sleep. Dude, they always do that, man. I'm kind of hoping JJK manga ends soon because this final battle is almost as long as the current My Hero manga final battle. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of sick of Jujutsu Kaisen's final battle. Like, they're just doing, it's kind of like, it feels like Dragon Ball Z. Like, they're just taking turns fighting Sukuna, and I'm like, dude, just kill this guy. Dang it, how do I make the pen thicker? Oh, you just gotta get one. What's up, Kova? You just got to get I don't know. This is my Huey one. I actually like the Apple Pencil, but what I do is I have a little rubber thing on it. I have a rubber thing on it so that I can get a better grip on it. You can buy them on Amazon for like less than $10. All right. So guys, tonight's stream is called I asked this on X, but any updates on your new YouTube channel? Yeah, this is a different new YouTube channel if you didn't know. My other one that I did last year was an experiment. But this YouTube channel it's different. It's more comic centric, it's more focused. Like, literally the content is the comics. We're making comics for YouTube. I already have some written. Right now, though, I made a promise with myself that we're not doing another Kickstarter until everyone gets the Growth of Megafist Volume 4. So right now I am grinding every moment I can to get those pages done. Normally I gray tone everything on my Huion just because it's easier, it's faster, and I like it. What I'm doing now though is because I need to utilize my time, so I have some chapters I marked it out right here. So I'm like some chapters are on the home computer, and when I'm home, I do those chapters. And then when I'm not home, whether I'm at work, on an airplane, in an airport, at a hotel, I have certain chapters on my iPad so that I can get those worked on. So it's been very tiring, but like this book is late. I need to get it done. You know, gray toning 200 pages is a lot of work. So it's just, but here's the thing. It takes me 2 to 3 hours per Megafist chapter, which is anywhere from 12 to 15 pages. I can gray tone gray tone probably like 12 pages in 3 hours. If I really focus, I just put on some dubstep music and I go popping. So it's all about focus. So that's what I got to do. So I'm not doing a not launch. So I have the Bold Assassin #2, the campaign page is ready. I'm going to start getting the pre-launch signups starting in a couple weeks. However, it is not going live until I get the digitals sent out to backers for Growth of Megafist Volume 4. I'd love to see you gray tone some of those pages on a Chill Draw stream at some point. Dude, I want to. I don't know, once again, my computer is dying. When I gray tone pages on this computer, everything is so slow, and my brush strokes are going so slow because the computer just cannot take it anymore. This thing is literally dying. Cobbles, look out. Have you been watching X-Men 97? I don't I watch very little TV. If I watch something, I typically watch old things that I missed. I don't keep up with TV. I don't watch new movies. So right now, when I have time, I'll watch maybe an episode or two of Yellowstone with my wife a week. And that's when we spend time with each other. But I'm down here, guys. I'm literally down here most of the time. Tyler, why are you keeping secrets from us? We'll hunt you down and find your new YouTube channel. Congrats on 20. Did I hit 20K? Hold on. Stop it. Let's put this right here, by the way. Did I hit 20K? No, it's at 19,871. Oh my gosh. God. Oh. Fuck. Fuck, man. Thanks, guys. I literally wrote, I'll have to find it, man. It's in a booklet here somewhere. I literally planned out all my campaigns this year, and it was what's every single one of them gonna do? And I legit was this series is probably I'm this series will max probably do 10K. I think I don't know. Gosh. So I appreciate that, guys. That means a lot to me. We're working so hard on this series. I'll tell you this. What's cool about working on this series is that I got a message from Tommy. He's the artist. He's the artist, by the way, for Bullet Assassin and My Sexy Witch Academia. So, you know, he's working like overtime. He's working, but he's a great freaking dude to work with. And he goes, Tyler, like, my kid's in a good preschool now because of you. Because people are reading our works. And here's the thing, like, it's not just the fact that like the books are doing well. It's the fact that like he's getting consistent work. Like, that's the thing. It's that he's getting consistent work. That's not like, okay, we're going to take 4 or 5 months off until we make another one. It's literally like once he's finished with one book, we give him another book and another book and another book. But also like I always keep like an emergency fund from these Kickstarters, and I put them, you know, so like I have the expenses right here of like, okay, like this is how much like this is going to fulfill. How much do we need for the next book? Like I always like My Sexy Witch Academia 2 is finished. Like we already finished the artwork. We already finished the artwork for this book. And so this is funding My Sexy Witch Academia 3. This is going to fund this is going to fund some of the covers for that book. This is going to, but also like the extra stuff that we keep can help for a rainy day. Like literally, Tommy's like, yo, bro. I was like, hey, I haven't heard from you in like 2 weeks. Everything okay? He's like, I'm in a motorcycle accident. And he sends me pictures of himself in the hospital and his rib is freaking fucked up. And I was like, I can, and he's like, can I draw something for you? And I can be like, dude, just here's some money, like get better. We'll come back because we're already so far ahead. Like I should by end of this week have Bold Assassin 2 finished so that he can work on My Sexy Witch 3. And so it's just, I appreciate it. I really appreciate you guys. Like we're working hard to make fun books, just to have a silly goose time. Yeah, man, I really appreciate all of this. You saw, congrats. Can't wait to get My Sexy Witch with the plus spicy add-on. Couldn't have done it with it. Couldn't have done it, man. Seriously, Ty just had his don't know his own strength moment. I appreciate that, guys. How you doing, Louis? Guys, also, check this out. Luckily, my campaign doesn't end. Well, even though my campaign's ending, go down here. You see this? You can get this sticker. It's freaking 5 inches. It's done by the Zhong Bros. But if you back My Sexy Witch Academia, and you also back Ace and Starlet from Luis Torres, you'll get sent this sticker. It's a collab sticker. So go check that out, guys. And his campaign's got, I just freaking fucking closed out of it. His campaign's got 13 days to go still. So golden. Got Mrs. H here. Mr. X. My Sexy Witch Academia will surpass Little Witch Academia one day. No way. Gosh. Man, like let's look at the, yeah, see right here, check this out. We've got, this is the next one. This is the one that we're working on. Oh God, Brian, I do the interiors on his book, Lily the Demoness. Man, look at this. Dude, we are bringing people together. So this is here we have a bold assassin living in a fantasy world, guys. I'm waiting for the physicals of this book. I'm still waiting for the physicals. I should probably go hit up the printer and be like, yo, like I've got over there, I've got my fulfillment station, I've got all the bags and boards, I've got all the tchotchkes. You know, we've got the keychains, we've got the acrylic standees. I'm hyped up, ready to go to get this book out to people. But oh, this is good. Let's get into the topic tonight. Well, you know, even though we're freaking 20 minutes in. Congrats on the Kickstarter. Way to go. Hey, thank you so much. Let's get into the topic, which is I'm definitely excited for Bold Assassin to meet in my hands. Dude, I'm excited too. Like, that's one of those stories where, and we're gonna get into this we'll get into this actually. Oh, Mrs. H, dude, I'll have to I have a picture. I'm waiting to post it once this freaking campaign is over. But I've got a story. That I'm posting on Twitter about Riser Man, because dude, my kids were fighting to the point where a comic was almost ripped, which is disrespectful in our house. All right, yeah. So let's talk about this. So this is the topic tonight is the problem with manga, and it's very interesting because it's a very like interesting problem because because it's one of those things where it's like, is it a problem? But like, to me at this particular moment, it was. Oh, I have to say, dude, you are one of the hardest working creators in comics right now, constantly churning out the books. I appreciate that. Thank you. You wait till you see what we're doing next year, man. Like, it's gonna be tits. It's gonna be awesome. I'm probably gonna unveil some of that stuff tonight, actually. So I was talking with Travis Gibb, one of my good friend comic book creators, ride or die kind of people. And we were talking about like strategy, like comic book strategy. Like, that's what happens when you get creators going, talking about comic strategy, marketing, you know, what are the problems that we're seeing? And, you know, I was like, you know, Travis, like, I'm trying to do some more, I'm trying to do some more books, but like sometimes, like, how do you beat like the trajectory of things? Like, you know, series naturally they go up and then they go down. And he's like, well, you have to be putting out like more number ones, new series. And sometimes, you know, sometimes that's good. Sometimes that's bad. You know, that's why I'm like shocked with My Sexy Witch Academia. I'm always like, you know, we have 12 chapters planned, but do we condense it to 8? Do we condense it to 6? You know, I always say, like, as long as things are going good, we'll stay on track to finish the story how we intended it. But anyway, so I've been traveling a lot for my job. Like, literally, my boss can be like, yo, dude, I need you here. And I hop on a frickin' plane. And it can get pretty exhausting sometimes. And so this week, I was in Arizona just for a quick day trip. And I literally was like, why are we here? And they're like, oh, we just need you to meet the client, shake their hand, talk with them, go out to lunch. You're done. And I was like, okay. So I go with my friend. I gotta hire one of my friends. I gotta hire my marketing mentor. Like, he taught me like 80% of everything I know. And then when I got this job and they're like, hey, we need, like, do you want to bring on another person to help you? I was like, dude, can I pick who I bring? And they were like, yeah. So I was like, dude, I called up my friend. I was like, dude, you trying to get out of your job, and work with me? And he's like, yes. And so, since then we've just been nonstop traveling and, working. But, so we're in Arizona. We go, we fly, we do the thing, we meet the client, shake hands. I accidentally said a racial slur at lunch. I thought I whispered it. The client heard it, kind of pissed him off, but then I blamed it on my racist grandma, and he's like, oh, that happens. And then we moved on. And when the thing was done, it was like 2 p.m. and I'm like, okay, well, our flights are at 7. What the hell do we do for the next like 5 hours. Don't worry, it wasn't the N word, guys. And so I go, oh, what should we do? So I look around and there's nothing to do except hiking and golf. So I was like, there's a Barnes and Noble. Like we can just like walk down the street and there's a Barnes and Noble. So we walk down the street, we hit up a Barnes and Noble, and keep in mind, we both worked for that book publisher. We love books. Like we love books. One big misconception people have about me is that like I'm like so pro digital and I only want a digital world and 100% digital, blah blah. And yeah, I have all these physical books here. I've got another bookshelf of physical books. I've got another bookshelf right here of physical books. Like I'm a physical book dude, and so like I love going to bookstores and getting physical books. So anyone who says that, they just don't get it. I use the hard R on the daily. Oh dude, I've been smoking that hard R, man. I've been relapsing on that hard R. So I'm on the bookshelves and I'm in the manga section at Barnes and Noble, and this is the problem with manga. Everything is a series. Everything is a series. Everything is like volumes 1, 2, 3, blah, 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 blah. And like, God forbid you enjoy the series and now you have to commit to that series. And like, what's worse, what if the series isn't finished? What if it's still going? Like, that's one of the biggest like fears of like for me with like One Piece. It's like, man, I don't want to start this. I've got like 100+ volumes I've got to do. Like that's a huge commitment. So I think one of the biggest problems that manga has is it doesn't have a lot of like one shot stories that are just one and dones. Like one thing I love about Tatsuki Fujimoto, the creator of Chainsaw Man, is like he creates like these. He does Chainsaw Man, and then he'll do like an arc, and he'll take like a year or two off, and he'll do like one or two 200-page volume stories. They're one and dones, and then he'll go back into his main series. And so I'm like especially like when I'm out of town and I just want to buy something for the road and I just want a quick one and done story, there's not a lot. And I think that's actually something that like comics has going for it. So like, for example, this is what I picked up. I've already read it, but like I wanted it. So this is The Fade Out by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. Really good book. I did not like the ending, but the ending the ending fits the genre of like noir, like there's no like actual ending. It just leaves you in mystery and whatever and stupid, but fantastic book. But like, this is a one and done story. Like it's done. You read it. It's over. Granted, this came out in like, I think there was 10 issues total. So it came out within the span of a year and then they collect into the trade. With manga, there's very few manga that are just like one or two volumes and then it's done. If they're 2 volumes, typically they'll create like a mini on an omnibus. Like that's what I want. Is I want more just one and done stories. I don't want volumes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. I just want so I want to Eat Your Pancreas. That was a 2-volume story that they then put into one omnibus. I grabbed this. Everyone shut up when I read you the title. Do you like The Nerdy Nurse? Everyone shut up about the title. There's a new school nurse at Mitsugi Middle School. The students couldn't be more excited. To everyone else, Momoyama Sensei is an unmatched beauty, but second-year student Tamatsu Kurita sees something they don't. That she's also a massive nerd. Her love of 2D characters and only 2D characters knows no bounds, and try as she might, she just can't hide it. To Kurita, being around a beautiful lady who shares his interests is a dream come true, but Mama Yama Sensei is more excited to talk about her favorite fictional idols than anything else. It wasn't plastic wrapped, so fuck you guys for thinking that I'm just some perv. This is a coming of age story, and it's really great. They could make one about you know what, fuck you guys. You know what I'm gonna do? So my goal is to, starting next year, put out more like limited series that are gonna be like either 3 to 4 chapters, like I'm doing Super Plumber Sisters. And fuck you guys, because you guys are embarrassing and you're like, Tyler's gross. I'm gonna make one called Do You Like the Lunch Lady? There you go. Do you like the lunch lady? But I guess my point is, it's like that's something that I'm very passionate about right now, is creating a very big backlist of books of like one-off stories. So I have this. Let's pull this up. I've been talking to a lot of artists about working together so I can be the solution to this problem, which is what I just talked about. In 2025, we will start the machine, and by 2026, we should have around 3 to 4 one-shot graphic novels finished. The goal will be to produce 2 to 3 new one-shot graphic novels a year that span from 60 to 120 pages per story. You know, some stories don't need that much time. By 2030, Draw and Talk Comics should have a back catalog of 22 standalone graphic novels, along with 9 volumes of The Girl with the Mega Flips. Mega Fists. So, like we've already started this. Bullet Assassin is a 5-chapter miniseries. Super Plumber Sisters, 4-chapter miniseries. Once Super Plumber Sisters is finished, which, by the way, I'm giving Erwin the script in like 3 weeks for number 4. So like we haven't even fulfilled number 2 yet, which is, by the way, it's finished. I just have to send out the digitals. I'm not ready yet. But and I'll have to letter it, then I'll send the digitals. But like once he's finished with number 4, like he's on to the next. Like I already have a series ready for him. That's going to be 3 chapters. I already have him on the next series. Once Bullet Assassin is finished, I already have Tommy on another series. I'm already talking with another artist, and they're already down to do, maybe a 20 pager or a 40 pager. Like we are freaking, we're going for it because, like I said, like I want people to, like, if they're not interested. If you're a creator and you're building yourself on strictly one IP, like you are married then to the power of that IP. So look like the Common America guys, for example, which they're doing freaking fantastic. Like I was talking with Tim the other day, and he was just showing me some stuff. They're doing freaking fantastic. They have so many awesome plans. It's freaking amazing. The success they have. They have a very powerful IP. They have a very powerful character, a very powerful product. People like it. So they can go all in on that. But if you don't have like that strong of an IP, or you do, then it's smart to like put out a multiple IPs and go, okay, like maybe this, like for example, like I put out My Sexy Witch Academia. I didn't think it was going to do this. I didn't know it was going to do this. I didn't know it could do this. Same with Super Plumber Sisters. I didn't know it could do 20K its first go. And so it's good to put out multiple IPs, and maybe like a couple of them hit. And then you can build off of them more. You can build off of the winners. And so for me, I always want to be like, imagine I only did The Girl with the Mega Fist. Imagine I only did The Girl with the Mega Fist. And I meet Bob. And Bob's like, you make books. Like, what is your book? And I say, the Common America guys are making multiple IPs for sure. Oh, yeah. But like, you have Black Ops, like, which is tied into Common America. But like, you have to remember, though, Black Ops was a struggle for them. If you didn't know the lore, like Black Ops was a struggle for them at the beginning. And their Walmart series was also like, it was still a struggle. But then when they went into Common America, like you guys have to remember that Tim and Mark have been making comics for a long time before they hit like Common America Volume 1. Yeah. So imagine someone goes, Tyler, what book do you create? And I go, The Girl with the Mega Fist. And they go, I don't like that. I don't like the concept or anything. Or maybe they read the first volume and they go, it's just not for me. If I don't have anything else to offer them, it's over, basically. It's over. And so, and I hate the idea that it could be over. So if someone goes, I don't really like The Girl with the Mega Fist, not my tea, I can go, okay, well, I've got a book called My Sexy Witch Academia. It's about, witches, and they're trying to solve like a mystery, and they're trying to find like a chaos crystal and destroy it while shenanigans are happening. I'm not really interested in that. Okay, yeah, no problem. I've got this this action comedy book called Super Plumber Sisters, and they're trying to solve supernatural crimes, and they get like thrown into the sewers as they're trying to find the friend. Yeah, I'm not really into that. Yeah, that's no problem. I've got a Bullet Assassin living in a fantasy world. It's about this hired assassin who's betrayed in the real world, and she's thrown into a fantasy world. And they go, "Oh, is it an isekai?" And I go, "Yeah." And they go, "Oh, that's my shit." And I go, "Oh, perfect. I've got a book for you. I have a book for you." And so that's my goal. Is I want people to have opportunities to get my stuff. What's the progress for Mega Fist and Assassin looking like? I'm waiting for Bullet Assassin to get I'm waiting for the books to get here. Like, they've been at the printer for like 3 weeks, so they should be getting here pretty soon. Growth of Mega Fist, the book will be finished by May, printing in June, digital sent out in June, fulfillment hopefully first or second week of July. Massive, I know I've asked you this before, but does the 9th volume conclude the Growth of Mega Fist, or are you going to pass that? With the Growth of Mega Fist, it always depends. The goal is to go past that. Like, I literally have 15 to 16 volumes of story for that book, but you just never know. Like it took us 4 volumes to get Eliana to Earth. Like, at the end of volume 4, spoiler alert, like, she will be on Earth, and then volume 5 onwards is her time as the hero of Earth. So, in terms of the story, like, we just finished the training arc of the story. So we're very much still going. Common America's Superhero Tale was an easy draw, though. I'm glad the series has gotten me to become a Black Ops fan. I'll say this, guys. Black Ops, you guys see this? I got the bunny. Black Ops I like Black Ops more than I do Common America. Now, don't get me wrong. Common America 9, or was it 8? Common America 8, tearjerker, very emotional, fantastic writing. But I'm still a Black Ops fan. It's going to take an individual creator a very long time to build up an electric catalog like that, though. Years, a decade, maybe even longer. Got to find collaborators. Well, my thing is this, is like 2030. 2030, what do I have? What's 2030? Let's see, that's like 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right, so in 6 years, Massive, I'll have 22 standalone graphic novels. Let's just 22 standalone graphic novels. Let's assume that the average one is 120 pages. So that's 2,640 comic book pages right there, plus 9 volumes of The Girl with the Mega Fist completed. That's another 1,800 pages. Now, not everything is in pages. I guess my point is, it's like, I know that I can be putting out 2-3 new series a year, and then the next year put out another 2-3 series and just keep going and going and going. You submitting them all to AP? Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I'm not opposed to it. Like, they're all written so that they have like 20-page breaks in case like I do ever want to do like a direct market release. And Ben Dunn's always been friendly with me. And like my thing with AP though is like, I don't want to be thrown into their like Manga Z. Like, that's the only thing I kind of don't want, is I don't want to be thrown into their Manga Z, but I understand it. It's a good testing ground. So I don't know. I'm not opposed to it. Like, is it, to me, is going with AP going to move the needle for me? No, it's not. But it's something I totally would do. Like, because, there's a market there, and, like, my plan next year is, well, starting in June, is to really go hard on some digital stuff. Digital comics, free digital comics. I'm going to be putting out a lot of free digital content on this new YouTube channel. You know, I want to start dubbing my comics, you know, so I want to be able to put like My Sexy Witch Academia chapter on YouTube, have like some voice actresses like dub the comic. Like, I think that would be cool. Tyler's waiting for that Netflix sweet deal. Yeah, dude, I'll sell my soul, man. We're gonna give you $3 million, but two, like, one of the girls is gonna be black and the other one's gonna be Asian. And be like, sweet, I'm Asian, I don't care. Give me that $3 million. Why does he even have a manga Z if he thinks manga will die in 3 years, according to his video today? Is that Ben? Ben says that manga is gonna die in 3 years. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know if Ben did. I don't know if Ben has those feelings, because Ben is very much like Ben is very much like it, like he's very smart when it comes to like the cultural zeitgeist and stuff like that. Let's see. Well, check out his video today. Okay. Is it on, like, does he have a YouTube channel, or do I need to go on Facebook to see it? Can I find it? Let's see if we can find it. Like, dude, like, when I'm streaming, like, this computer is dying. All right, Ben done. Here we go. All right, I'll have to watch this. Ben's a good guy, though. I think he posts dailies in the morning. He does on Facebook. He does post daily on Facebook. It looks like he posts every single day on YouTube too. So go freaking him. I love his facial expressions for his YouTube channel. Jeez, those are fine. Tyler doesn't know about Lunch Lady Land, but he does now. Okay, that makes sense, because Mrs. H was sending me gifts. I'm like, dude, what the fuck does any of this mean? Okay, real quick, guys. We have to watch this countdown. All right. Literally, you got, if you want to back this, you got 60 freaking seconds. Should we get some music? Let's hit it at the right. Can we get it in the right area? If we can, like, get this project to, like, go when the beat hits, that would be sick. I don't know if it's gonna do it. Oh. Oh my gosh. What the fuck? Oh my stars. That was sick. That was sick. The music. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Oh my stars. What the? That was sick, man. Oh, guys, thank you guys so freaking much. Everyone who backed this book, like, I appreciate it. Now, the goal is to not fulfill this campaign. We just take that 20K, we throw it in Ethereum, and then when the crypto... No. Now is the time to throw it up in GameStop, and we have diamond hands. Tyler, do you think webtoons or webcomics will overtake manga? I think in 3 or 4 years, everyone's going to be... I think more people are going to be talking about webtoons. Webtoons right now is... Webtoons to me has a really big advantage because it follows the digital trend of putting out free content. That content is the comic, but now it's also a product. You see, one thing that I've been talking about for 2 years is that you need to create content to sell your product, and your product is your comic. Your comic is not your content. But as I've gone wiser and been seeing and leaving certain comic book circles and seeing what other people are doing, what I'm realizing is there are a ton of creators out there who use their comic as content, and then they turn that content into a product. And it should have been a no-brainer to me. It should have been a no-brainer to me. I couldn't figure out how they did it with but when I started browsing through TikTok and YouTube and realized, wow, some people's platforms are just putting out new comics on YouTube or new comics on TikTok. And then all of a sudden they compiled it into a physical book and they sell it. I was like, oh shit, their comics are content. Here, let me pull this up. I gotta pull up some, there's only a couple creators I've really gone into depth with this this discussion. One of them is Ichthus. Dude, Ichthus is my boy. He just gets me. I'm just trying to pull up this tweet but not show our DMs because sometimes Ichthus sends me nudes. I'm joking. Right, here we go. So this right here. Oh, hold on. Make sure no one sees the DMs. So this right here is a... Wait, you released a new book? Where can we get your book? You're 3 minutes late from backing it on Kickstarter. It's the girl at the My Sexy Witch Academia went to. It literally just ended 2 minutes ago. That being said, if this is for everyone, by the way, if you've missed out on any of my books, the moment I get physicals and the digitals, they're all in here. So check out my website, and I fulfill by the end of the week. So there's My Sexy Witch Academia, and you can get the physicals and the digitals right here. And then, I got Super Plumber Sisters. I got to put up some of the variants in there. And then there's the girl with the Mega Fist. And we're just going to be putting on new series. And it's going to be tits. But look, this is a comic. Pharaoh, please let my people go. Not without a duel, Moses. And then someone jumped on it and did this. 3.5 million views. 3.5 million views. And this is a comic. This is a 3-panel comic. This is content. This is a 3-panel comic. Memes are comics, and they touch the cultural zeitgeist. And look, everyone got this. Everyone loved this. So yeah, this is kind of where my head is. This is kind of where my head has been spinning lately is, okay, how do I make short 1-page comics? How do I make, or, either 1-page comics, or strips. I've been writing a lot of one-shots lately, that are 10 pages, 20 pages. Think of Calvin and Hobbes, think of Garfield, think about Pearls Before Swine. Think about Dennis the Menace. Think about all these like all these old cartoon strips, they like how they would be distributed this like today if they weren't in the newspapers. They'd be distributed via Instagram. They'd be distributed via like dubs on YouTube and stuff. Monetize your memes. So I like that. And it's like this is, and like what's crazy is it's like coming full circle because like for 3 years I was an editorial cartoonist. Like my job was to make like 1 to 4 panel like comic cartoons, and so I just have to restretch those muscles. Did I miss the topics last discussion? I want to hear your thoughts. Yeah, you did. But basically, basically what it was is that the problem with manga is that that I addressed here is that there's just too many series, and there's like not enough just one and dones. Like just like 200-page story, get in, get out. Instead, it's like, okay, volume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's like, do I really want to commit to this series, or do I just want to just read like a one and done story, get in, get out? It's kind of like, do I want to get into this TV show, or would I rather just like watch a movie and get the story done? Like that's what I liked about Disney's when they did Shogun, is they're like, this is one season, and like granted there wasn't any more source material to do a season 2, but I'm glad it was just like, this is one season, that's it, we're just gonna make a really good season, a really good story, we're done. Tyler, if you start to do more Trump ones right now, you may not survive the heat of Twitter. Yeah, no, I'll stay away from the political ones, for sure, guys. 20K. Let's see how this did compared, because the other 20K one I did was Super Plumber Sisters. Let's see me. Yeah. So let's see, Super Plumber Sister 2474. It's not bad, guys. Not bad. Like that's awesome. Let's get this fixed. My boy Lord Walks is doing great for himself, thanks in part by making a webtoon comic with an artist friend of his story, gigantic at 5'4". That sounds fun. Let's look that up real quick. Here we go. Oh, dude, this is the kind of... Oh, dude, look at that. 600,000 views. I've been doing it for a while. Let's look at the latest chapter. Let's see. Wait, when was the first chapter? 2017. So, like, this has been going on for a while. All right, let's go. Let's look at this one. Give me those adult themes. Chapter 34. Damn. See, look, I love that they just posted like the pages. I love that. This is getting ridiculous. I can't tell if I'm supposed to read it left or right. I think it's right to left. I promise you'll all get a turn once I'm done with Mira. Thank you. Whoa, wait, whoa, what's happening? She's huge. Everything all right? I mean, the art is great. Cindy. Oh, this art's really good. I dig this. It's a drama. Oh, assistant. Nice, dude. Nice is a freaking good artist. No, this is sick. Oh, there we go. See, like, this is the kind of stuff that captivates me. I'm like an action webtoon. The series is rated young adult. I am an adult. Like, look, imagine putting out something like this weekly. Like, I don't know how they do it. Actually, I do know how they do it, but still, it's a lot of freaking work. How marvelous. You are indeed his younger brother. Lord Cyan Vert. Boris. I dig these. This is sick. Did that creator have a backlog of pages done way ahead in advance because their art is really good and doesn't look rushed to meet upload deadlines? Well, here's the thing, like with Webtoons, like they have to have, when you get signed with Webtoons, you have to have the first 10 episodes completed before they go live. And so they had these first 10 pages drawn even before the first episode went live. But also something with Webtoons, and like, I'll spill the beans, I don't give a frick. Like this effect right here wasn't drawn. That's an asset. This, asset. Just a drag and drop. Feathers, assets. They are not drawn. The only thing that is drawn is like maybe is like the people, but like the eyes, probably not drawn. Assets. These are, let's see. This doesn't use a lot of like 3D backgrounds. Let's see. No, this is a Let's see. This is all a brush effect. So like the thing I love about Webtoons is they really utilize the digital tools at hand. Like that's what they do best. They're like, we're using the digital tools. Like we're gonna use just the same backgrounds. It's awesome. Because they make it work. They probably have an awesome team and a really good schedule to follow. So what exactly is an episode? According to Webtoons, is 10 pages a single episode or 10 panels? I've always been confused. Deck of Fates has a few assets used. I mean, you have to. Webtoon creators use every part of the buffalo, 100%. It really depends on what a chapter is. And it's all based on panels. So I know I was talking with one Webtoon creator, and they said that per their contract, they had to put out their episodes had to be 60 panels. I talked with another. I talked to the assistant who did what's it called? The superhero one, unsomething, unfamiliar, unsimilar. Frick. It's like the superhero Webtoon. I was talking with the one of the assistants for that, and they were telling me that for Uru-chan, for it to be considered an episode, she had to hit 90 panels. And what they do, by the way, is they create an asset library. So they have like a ton of the faces. So what they'll do is in this asset library, besides having the character, is they'll draw the character in a ton of poses. They'll have the head in a ton of poses already pre-drawn, so they can just drag and drop that character at that angle, put the mouth, draw the mouth, get the eye, the expression, but they've already done the head, the nose, the hair. Sometimes it's already in color to make it easier. Like they showed me like their asset library once. I mean, it was hands, eyes, expressions, hair. It was action. It was everything. So that, because they're like sometimes there's just some episodes with the deadlines that we're just dragging and dropping, like drag this face, drag this hair, drag this thing, put this hair over here, drag their eye, and some they're like unordinary. Thank you. They're like, man, one of the chapters, they're like, I didn't draw a single thing. It was just copy paste, drag, copy paste. Massive. Yeah, there's absolutely no way I could do either 60 to 90 panels in any reasonable amount of time. I'd flop so hard on Webtoons because of deadlines. But you also have to think about like you'd also have to think like what constitutes as a panel. Like you could have like three people talk. You could have two people talking, and you could just reuse the same. You could reuse the same like panel of that person talking, but maybe just like they're like this, and then for the next panel, you just like wipe their face and like you like maybe wipe their mouth, make a new mouth, and then like new eyebrows to change the expression, and now you have a new panel technically. So there's tactics. Like this is the one. Let's find the one. Like this is the one that I read. Shut the fuck up, guys. Maybe meant to be. This is the one I read. Shut up. It's good. And you know what? 1.9 million people agree with me. That's good. I haven't caught up yet though. I'm probably like 30 chapters behind. See, look, you can do that, Massive. Just drag and drop. Okay, so like, let's spill the beans. Background, 3D asset, it's SketchUp. So then all she has to do is just draw the character in the bedding. Just draws the character. Just has to draw the characters. Let's see. Look, that's just a sky asset, firework asset. That's literally just like a cartoon picture of some food. This is just photoshopped, like a Photoshop black filter. By the way, guys, if you guys want like a fun romance to read, this is a good one. The art is really good. Like the characters are done really well. The story is done super well. I dig it. Like, look, this is just like, look, so this is a 3D asset, the room. And then this, you can tell that this is just a photoshopped, this is just photoshopped with like a filter over it. And it's like filtered plus it's probably a little bit traced. And here's the thing. I know the secrets, but I'm not dogging on them. I get it. I use them too. Whoa, what? Tyler uses them true? Yes, I use them true. Do creators get to take a decent hiatus in between chapters? That's up to the editor, honestly. Sometimes they take like a year or two off. It just depends on the editor. Reminds me of old school cartoon tactics. Exactly. 100%. 100%. Okay. Guys, I appreciate just everything. My wife just texted me. She's saying, hey, congratulations. Oh, real quick. An artist I want to work with just sent me their portfolio. What? Hi, my good sir. You made me realize I don't draw women very often, which is very ironic because I'm a lesbian. Let's see what they've got. Wow, they're like these are my women. I'm like, they're all lesbian women. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work out. The art is good, but they can't draw a girl. Like all the girls, they look like dudes. So when I asked, can you send me some males, some females? They said, here you go. And I went, no, I need some females. They go, I have. And that makes sense now. Because they all look like dudes. They're all lesbian. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. Who knows what we do? I'll have to figure that out. All right, guys. Thank you, guys. What a night. All the girls look like dudes. Does she work for Marvel? What a night, guys. What a freaking night. I appreciate you guys. Let's see. What are we gonna do in a stream? Going out of town. We'll probably do a stream on Monday. Maybe I'll try to find a guest too. Let me see if I can try to find a guest. There's a couple of people I'm like I want to talk to, and get their shit, get some stuff talked with them. So, yeah. But right now, guys, working very hard on making comics. Guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for backing My Sexy Witch Academia. Thank you so much for watching. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me here on YouTube. Like I said, my goal is just to continuously make fun comics for all of us to have a silly goose time. And, I think we're doing a good job with that. So seriously, I appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys rock. I'm probably gonna go upstairs and cry. So, all right, peace out.